What's up, guys? We're going to be going through the best player props on PrizePicks today. Now, I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 18 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. So we are on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get 18 picks right like me, win more bets, and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, should be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here is one of our members who just signed up and won himself $100 just yesterday, and another member who won $200 for the third day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. Alright, so let's get straight into these picks. So we are going to start off with MLB, and when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So the first pick we're going to be talking about is none other than Lane Thomas, and this one is for 7 hitter fantasy score, and this one actually is for less. Now when we look at Lane Thomas over the last 5, we see he actually has gone under in 4 out of the last 5 games, which is interesting to see. On top of this, his average over the last 5 is also 5.6, and his hitter fantasy score at line of 7 is going to be pretty easily, especially against a team like Oakland Athletics. Now when it comes to Lane Thomas, he has had a bit of a cold streak, and we do believe that this will continue on into this next matchup, and we should see him actually go on the under here. So because of those reasons, all signs point towards him going on the under, and that's why we like Lane Thomas. 7 hitter fantasy score for less, I think, is a fantastic pick overall. Now getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than the great Cody Bellinger, and there's other than 7.5 hitter fantasy score, and this one actually is for over. Now we look at Cody Bellinger over the last 5, we've seen he's gone on the over in 4 out of the last 5 matchups, which is great to see. On top of this, they do face off against Toronto, and his average over the last 5 also is 12, which is almost double, the line of 7.5. So he's done a fantastic job all season, but in the last 5 games, we have seen he is on a little bit of a hot streak. The last 2 games were against Toronto as well, and he was able to smash the line of 7.5. So we do believe he will be able to do it again in this next matchup. So Cody Bellinger, Toronto, against Toronto, 7.5 hitter fantasy score for more, I think is an absolute steal. Now getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than Nico Hoerner, and this is none other than 7.5 hitter fantasy score, and this one actually is for less. Now when we look at Nico Hoerner, although he has gone over in 4 out of the last 5, we do believe matchups are super important, and although they face off against Toronto, we do believe Nico may go on the under here. One of the reasons why is that all the bookies are expecting for him to get a little bit of a lesser usage rate in this matchup, and I do like to follow what the bookies say, really like to go with the odds that are more likely to hit, and that's why we do like Nico Hoerner going on the under here. So although he has had a little bit of a good streak, we do believe it may come to an end in this next matchup against Toronto. So Nico Hoerner for 7.5 hitter fantasy score for less, I think is a great pick overall. Getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than Kyle Tucker, and this is none other than 8 hitter fantasy score, and this one is for more. Now when we look at Kyle Tucker, we see he's gone on the over in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see. Now they do face off against the Angels, and in this matchup we could see another great performance. In the most recent matchup against LAA, he was able to go on the over with 28. His average over the last 5 is 17, which is absolutely smashing the line of 8, and we do believe he will be able to get it done. Now Angels are a great team, but we do believe Kyle Tucker just has the capability to be able to go on the over, and with the way he has been playing as of recent, we think that can continue on into this next matchup. So for those reasons, Kyle Tucker, 8 hitter fantasy score for more, I think is a great pick overall. Now getting into the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than Julio Rodriguez, and this is none other than 7.5 hitter fantasy score, and this one is for more as well. Now when we look at Julio Rodriguez, we've seen he has gone over in 2 out of the last 5. Now one of the reasons why we do like the over for this situation is due to the fact that he has gone over before against BAL, and that was again on August 12. Now in the most recent game, he did get 0, but we do believe he will be able to bounce back in this next matchup. His average over the last 5 is 9.2, which is above the line, which is great to see. But on top of that, they also do versus BAL, which should be a bit of an easier matchup for him to go on the over. Although he did go under in the most recent one, we do believe things will change around into this next game. So, with those reasons, we do like the over for it. So Julio Rodriguez, 7.5 hitter fantasy score, 4 more, I think is a fantastic pick overall. Now, getting to the next pick, guys, obviously WNBA is not out yet. I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for in the WNBA sector, to keep an eye out for. So the first player is Jewel Lloyd. Now they face off against Phoenix, which I think will be a great matchup. Now Jewel Lloyd, if we actually look at her stats, she's been averaging a great 24.1 points, 4.6 rebounds, and 3.4 assists. So she's done a fantastic job all year around. But one of the reasons why we do like this is that they do go up against Phoenix, who are not really the strongest team out there. So because of those reasons, we could see her have a great game in this matchup, and we could see her absolutely ball out. Now, when it comes to Phoenix and where they actually rank, they rank, somewhat decent. They rank 6th, in points allowed. On top of that, they also rank pretty low at 6 in assists allowed, and they also rank, somewhat average at 4th in rebounds allowed. So Jewel Lloyd, we should see her actually go on the over on her lines, but definitely keep an eye out for her lines first. But we do believe the possibility is there for her to go on the over here. She's a great player, has a high usage rate for the team like Seattle Storm, and we think it should continue on into this next matchup. So definitely keep an eye out for Jewel Lloyd and her lines, because there could be some value to actually go over there. The next player we're going to be talking about is none other than Aliyah Boston. Now Aliyah Boston has done a great job all season, and she's doing a fantastic job, averaging 14.8 points, 8.2 rebounds, and 2.2 assists. Now I do face off against New York Liberty, who are a pretty decent team. They're ranked 3rd in points allowed. They also rank 3rd in assists allowed, and they rank 3rd in rebounds allowed. Now, because of those reasons, we actually could see Aliyah Boston actually go on the under here, and that's one of the reasons why we do like the under if the line is a little bit too close to these averages. So, guys, you definitely want to keep an eye out for that. There may be a lot of value to go under here for Aliyah Boston, especially against a team like Liberty, who do a great job defensively, and they're pretty good at defending that forward position as well. So, keep an eye out for a line for Aliyah Boston, because there could be some value to actually go under there. The next player we're going to be talking about is none other than Sabrina Ionescu. Now, when it comes to Sabrina, she's been doing great, averaging 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 5.9 assists. So she's doing a fantastic job for New York Liberty, and they do face off against Indiana Fever. Now, Indiana Fever actually rank 11th in points allowed. They also rank 9th in assists allowed, but they also rank 1st in rebounds allowed. So it's a bit of an interesting one. Where I do see Sabrina doing very well is definitely in the points and assists category. Rebounds, she may struggle, as Indiana Fever do a great job at rebounding, being number 1 in opponent, rebounds allowed. So because of those reasons, we could see Sabrina for the over on points and assists. However, when it comes to rebounds, we could see the under there. But like I always mentioned, guys, you definitely have to wait for the lines to come out for us. You definitely want to see if they're too close, and if they are too close, especially for something like points, or for rebounds, there could be some value to go under there. But for points and assists, since we are looking for the over, if the line is a little bit too low, then there's definitely some, value to go on the over there. So definitely keep an eye out for these WNBA players, guys. There's a lot of great value there, and I think, if the lines come out right, you could get a great pick from it. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be a link down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.